Good morning. Oh my God. I am here, but I'm not here. Uh, just got a lot on the mind this morning. I did take a nap, by the way. Hold on, let me fix this. I took a nap earlier, so I'm not really sleepy. But if I yawn, it's just a normal thing now. We all good. What's up, Daisy? Good morning. Uh, I really don't have too much to say today. What up? What up? Okay, John. Oh God. You no, it ain't me missing you. It's you missing me because I'm not over there. Uh, I saw you. I kind of peeked into the last one. I saw you on panel. I was like, okay, John, back at it. You back on the panel. You just jacking away. Anywho, yeah. Let's see how long I make it till the day. All right. So RGM. Oh, hold on. Where you at? Sorry, RGM. Um. Yeah. Look, I'm can't do it, John. Mm-mm. I stay away from the chaos. Mm-hmm. Anywho, um, just got a few things on the brain this morning. Kind of can't talk about it, but it's there. I just sometimes I just go just be deep in my thoughts. What's up, T? Good morning. What's up, Insane? Good morning. Good to see you here. Good to see you here, sir. But yeah, it's just sometimes I be you know doing stuff in the background, and I try not to bring it to YouTube because I already talked to you, so hush. Um, it's just you don't bring background stuff to YouTube unless it's just already out there. Then you can kind of talk about it, but if it's not out there, you can't really say nothing about it because you don't want to. Okay, I'll say this. You don't want to bring up anything that'll create drama. Uh, let's see what that is. You don't want to create drama, and you don't want to create content for somebody else. Absolutely not. I know I don't. Like, I ain't got time. Oh, um, oops, that's not how you spell that. But yeah, I'm just like, nah, I don't. I ain't doing that. That's very true, very true. So I'm just like, nah, that's not cool. So I just be quiet about it a lot. Um, what's up, Demetra? Good morning. Okay. I'll try to do an hour. I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like doing an hour, but I'm pushing myself to do an hour. Because I do have some cleaning to do today. I finally got my new vacuum cleaner. It's still in the box. I gotta go put it together and all that crap. And I gotta do some cleaning before I come back to do the live for later. The darn freaky live. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyway, um, yeah. I gotta do some cleaning. I ain't gonna say what I gotta do, but that was one of the main things I needed for today because my other one just is gone. So I said I had to order another one. So when I get out here, I'm gonna go hook that baby up, get it together, and get my cleaning done, and then probably I'm gonna see if I can slide a nap in there somewhere before I do another live. I might, yeah. If I can't, then I'll just do one, get a nap after. So we'll see. Cause I hate getting up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I stay up all day and don't like lay down to like shoot 10, 11 o'clock. What's up, Prize? Good morning. Good morning, Prize. Um, hello. You're new. Welcome to the channel. Okay. Uh huh. But yeah, I got to do some cleaning and all that. Y'all know how it goes. Anyway, um, hmm, hmm. I almost said that. Don't say that. Anyway, I just, I just be holding stuff in. I know that's not good, but it's necessary. What's y'all doing? You ain't new. You were new last year. The brand new uh the brand new smell has gone on. RD, you never got your welcome wagon. You stupid. Yeah, you've been new since shoot. It's been almost a year now, RG. Uh, I'm be honest with you, Prize is a little bit more newer than you are. Prize is maybe what, about 6 months in. Anyway, yeah, that don't sound right. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, I'm just chilling. I yesterday I just kind of chilled. Oh my god. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. RGM. You don't know how my phone just scared me when I. Oh my god. You little. Mm. You scared. You scared me. Oh my god. That's crazy. I wouldn't say what. Oh my god. Not you zoomed in and cropped. Oh my god, RDM. That's why you wanted to. That's why you wanted me to put that picture up there yesterday. Oh, whatever day that was. Oh my god. I'm gonna close my phone. Like, oh my god, RDM. Oh Jesus, that scared me. Cause looking at it at a smaller scale is fine, but when you looking at it the size of your screen, it was crazy. Hey y'all, let me tell y'all what RGL just did. Look, y'all know this. Hold on, where my stuff? At? Hold on. What is it? Y'all know when I put this picture up in the corner, RGL went to one of my lives. He zoomed in. He zoomed in to it. It did send me the picture, and that just scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. Hey RGM, do what you have to do with that. Um, RGM, handle that. Mm. Anyway, um, people, where's my phone? Um, it's just, uh, it just kind of caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting it. But when I looked at my phone, I was like, "Oh Jesus!" Like, "Oh my God, hold on, let me put this down." But yeah, that's crazy. Um, we don't have time for this. Hold on, y'all. Y'all have nothing better else to do. Jesus. Okay, so I fixed that. Um, I don't know. One time I think I was looking for something on Google, and I crossed a picture and I saved it because one time it was something that was happening, and that picture looked just like it looks like with attitude. So I use it every now and then. I got him. I got him. It's okay. I got him. Cause that's why I was like, why are they still here? I got him. I don't have time for that crap. Why y'all think I put my subscriber time? I do it at random times, and them dummies wait on the time and then come in here because like I'll do small increments of time, but if they keep coming, I'll just change it. I don't have time for that. But yeah, I don't have time for that bull crap. Um, hold on. I'm doing this on purpose. Or maybe okay, weirdos. I did that on purpose. Anyway, so what was I even talking about? Because that picture kind of threw me off. Um, I just a lot of times, like I said, I keep stuff to myself. I don't say nothing. I keep stuff bottled in a little bit, but I try not to say anything because I don't. Anyway, I'm kind of talking in circles. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a lot on my mind this morning. RGM said these trolls. I don't worry about trolls. I just instead of timing them out, I just gonna block and be done with it. Come back on another page. You know how it goes. Because if I don't block them now, they're just gonna come back the next day and do the same thing. Like, I don't understand why you have to have 45,000 accounts to troll somebody. Like, it's stupid. Like, grow up already. Half of y'all like 50 years old. Like, stop the stupid crap. Anyway, people don't have nothing better to do, so yeah. I already blocked them. I don't have time for it. But anywho, um, what was I gonna say? I know how. Yeah, yeah. I gotta start coming up with subjects again because I be on here rambling. I noticed that. But sometimes I don't have nothing to say because the stuff that I want to talk about, I can't. So I don't. I do this for y'all though. It's not really for me. It's for y'all. So y'all know how it is sometimes. And sometimes I do take a break. Like, when was the last time I took a break? I think I took a break. Was it Friday? I think it was Friday. Yeah. Anyway, don't say that either. Hmm. No, I'm not talking about no. Stop, RG. Hush. No, stop it. Darn watermelon. Yeah, RG, I'm trying to traumatize me this morning. Mm-mm. Hey, yo. So, public stories? Hmm. Um, well, okay. You want me to talk about Publix? Okay. Um, well, I know it was an Asian man that every blue moon he'll just walk up to me and massage my shoulders, and that joke felt good too. He just did it for a few seconds. I was like, okay. But then I know at one point he had got fired or something for some reason. And he had been there for a minute, but yeah, I remember that. Um, yeah, coworker. Yeah, it was long. It was an older guy, like you know how you have some of the older coworkers, and they just be cool. Some of the older coworkers are like the funniest, not the funniest. The no, that's not why he got fired. It was something else. It was another reason because I know at one point I didn't see him anymore, and I was asking. I was like, where where he at? And they told me some story about he found some money or something. Instead of him giving it back, he kept it, or he saw the person drop it. He went honest. It was something like that. But I was like, okay. So I know at one point they was getting rid of people that had been there for years. Yeah, it was something like that that somebody told me. Because I know when I stopped seeing people, I'd be like, what is it? Oh, I got one. I got one. So, um, I kind of okay. I did flake out on the wine vendor story because I don't want to talk about that. I was in my feelings that day, so I couldn't talk about it, and I hid the video. Anyway, so I give you a tidbit, right? So I never told y'all about the manager that freaking got on my last nerves. Um, I've mentioned him before, but I didn't really give y'all a story about him. But this was one of them. So he, like I said, when he came in, and I thought it was just me that was seeing it, because I knew it. It didn't take me 5 minutes for me to do one right, because I just got this feeling off him like immediately. Tell you that story. Oh, this one's gonna crack you up a little bit. Okay. So, should I go all the way back to that? Okay, I have to go back a little bit. So the first Publix I worked at was like a new store. It literally was like I said, we was in that building when it wasn't any shelves, no food, no nothing. Um, so the manager at that store, I ended up leaving that store because like it was hard for me to get back and forth across town, and it was taking me forever to get home every day. So I was like, I gotta transfer. So I transferred to the store that was closer to my house, which worked out for me because I stayed there longer because of it. But I uh, hmm, Okay, I started working at that store. So the grocery manager that I had at the new store, I'm just telling y'all, I knew him. Well, not knew him, but he was my manager there. And it's the reason I'm telling y'all that. What's up, AB? Good morning. Good to see you. I know you come in here and there, but good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Let me fix this because it's not right. Hey, y'all hit the like button. Y'all be looking, but y'all be liking nosies. I call y'all nosies. But anyway, RGM, since you want to hear this. Um, so when I went to the second store, which I ended up working at there until I left and moved here, we like they would switch managers every so often. So he came in. Who is he? Okay. So the crazy manager, he was there, and like I said, I knew he wasn't right at the beginning. Let's call him. I'll give him a name. Let's call him. I can't say his real name. I'm just gonna call him Crazy Manager. I just don't like him anyway. In actuality, one of y'all got his name, but I ain't gonna say who. It's somebody in the boxing sector has his name, and I'm not gonna say who it is. One of y'all got it though, well I ain't gonna say who it is. But anyway, he uh he was weird, and we got a new because he was the grocery manager now at that store. The guy that came in was the assistant store manager, and he was actually the son of the manager that I had at the first store. That's why I told y'all that part. So once, because only reason I knew that is because the last name was distinct, and I was like, that's the same last name of the. Shut up, Artie. Hush, Artie. Call him SpongeBob. You stupid. Call him SpongeBob. Oh my god. Why would I do that? He's stupid. I'm gonna call him Crazy Manager because that's what he was. He was a nut. He was a nut. Remember my joke, RG. Anyway, so like I said, the last name was distinct, and I end up. I didn't tell him until a while later. So I'm not calling that dude SpongeBob because people get weird. Who is SpongeBob? I'll think of a name. Shoot, a hole would be a good one, but I can't say the word. Mr. Krabs. Ugh, I just don't like how that sounds. Let's call him. Let's spend more time calling him a name to tell him a story. He just crazy manager for this live, RG. Okay. Anyway, um, so like I said, the last name was distinct. I ended up telling the assistant store manager that I worked with his dad, but it was like later on. I didn't tell him like right away. Okay, so so I know that at that time we had a female store manager, and he was the assistant store manager, right? So all of a sudden, like after he came around, like okay, so you guys know how long an aisle of a grocery store is, right? So I know one time I was working on the aisle, and the son, I'm gonna say the son now, so y'all get it. So the son, which was the assistant store manager, he was at the end of the aisle, like he was talking to somebody, but he was just staring right at me. And I kind of looked around the aisle. I'm like, is anybody else on the aisle, because I'm like, who is he staring at? I was the only one on the aisle. And it wasn't just I'm staring and then I look away. Because whoever he was talking to, he wasn't even looking at them. He was staring at me. And I was looking around like, who is he staring at? White boy, white boy. I was like, okay. So then I kept noticing he kept doing it. Like every time I look around, he would stare at me. And I was like, why is he looking at me like that? So I just kind of kept it to myself and I was just like, okay. So, and then I kind of felt weird around him because he kept doing it. Like he would just stare at me without looking away. And I was like, oh my God, like, okay. So, so after a while, I started noticing that the crazy manager was taking a liking to him. Now, the crazy manager insisted that he was not gay, but we all knew. We all knew. He'd never said it, but we all knew. And I'm just like, okay, all right, whatever. But I noticed after that, he had started kind of messing with me, trying to pick with me. I'm like, what the way is wrong with him? And it's like a lot of times he would try to kind of steer me in any direction away from the one who was staring at me. And I was like, do he like him or something? Because he's sure on my behind. Like every time I look around, like, dang, like, stop. But anyway, and that happened for a while. So why is he bothering me? Like, so I remember this one distinct time that he didn't want me to go in a certain direction. Like, well, we had to go in specific directions to get to back room. So he um he was trying to, I guess, keep me away from him. And I'm looking like, first of all, this dude is married with kids. I don't want him automatically because he's taken. And on top of that, I was not attracted to him. Now, y'all know me. I am attracted to. I am attracted to white guys. I told y'all that it started when I was 7. If y'all didn't know that already, but I like my chocolate. I like my caramel. I like all of it. Why did my screen just go black? But anyway, uh, it's never done that before. It's very weird. But yeah, I I. Hmm. Oh, I just like it. But anyway, I what was I saying? I totally lost my thought. I don't know. Something's just on my mind this morning. But anyway, yeah, he was trying to keep me from being around him, and I'm like, well, he's married or whatever. So first of all, that ain't got nothing to do with me. If he keeps staring at me, that's not my fault. I can't direct his eyes away from me. So it was at one point like he just kept trying to keep me away from the dude, and then okay, so it was another time where the grocery manager, not the grocery manager, the store manager that was female was the same as that way that the grocery manager is. But she was we already kind of knew it. And, people whispering around the store that she was going with the deli manager, which was also female. I was like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But they was telling, you know how they talk around the store. So then, so then that's how come that was the manager I told y'all the other day that I walked upstairs one time and I heard the conversation they were having. Talking about, I know my sex is good, and I was like, what kind of conversation they having over there? But anyway, one time both of him, both of them, the grocery man, no, not the grocery manager, the store manager and the assistant store manager, both of them. So the female and the guy that keeps staring at me, those two. One time I was, I was putting up baby food, the little freaking jars that take forever to put on the shelf. I was putting up baby food, and both of them stood at the end of the aisle and stared me down. It was the weirdest feeling because I'm like, why do I have a male and a female both staring at me like they want to devour me? That jump was crazy. It was the weirdest freaking feeling. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I felt so uncomfortable. But, they ain't saying nothing, so I can't say nothing. They were just staring at me. So I was like, oh my God, like, this is weird. Anywho, I remember the when I found out that let me tell you how I got the grocery manager, right? Because I kept trying to figure out why he was bothering me the way he was. So this is what I did, right? I had to test it out because I told y'all I pay attention to small details, and I I I observe a lot, right? So I essentially tested it out. So okay, let me give assistant store manager a name. Let's call him. Okay, so let's call assistant store manager Kyle. No, I don't like that name. No, let's call him. Um, what's a white boy name? Let's call him. What's a white boy name? Uh, why can't I think of a white boy name? I can't think of a name. Anyway, I can't think of that. Okay, so what I essentially did was it was a product that I was trying to scan, and it was coming up weird while I was scanning it, but it like when I scanned it, the barcode didn't match the item. I don't know why it did that, and because we used to have to keep inventory, right? So I went and asked the assistant store manager. Um, I went and asked him a question. And he was like, "Oh, we'll go ask the grocery manager, right? The crazy manager." I was like, "Okay." He kind of just, I guess, didn't want to deal with it because I was telling him what the problem was, but I was like, I was coming to you, so I ain't have to go to him because he don't like me, right? So I was like, "Well, crap." So I did that, right? So I was strategic. I went to him. I said, hey, and I said his name. I said, hey, I went to assist the store manager, but I said his name. I ain't gonna tell you his name. I said, I went to, I said, no, I said, I got with him. I purposely worded it that way. I said, I got with him on this product, and I was saying, well, it didn't do this. Like, I'm having issues with it. And I looked him dead in his eyes to see how he would react. He did not like that at all. He did not like that at all, right? So when I saw that, I said, that's what it is. It's not me. He like old boy, right? That's how I figured it out. I said, oh, okay, that's what it is. That's why he don't like me. That's why he keep messing with me. It's because of him. But I'm like, why you bothering me? And this dude's married with kids. I don't even pay dude no attention. But he be watching me and paying attention to me. Like, what? Why you at me? Like, I didn't do nothing. Yeah, it's even the guys too. Yes, it is. It's the guys too. Anyway, after that, I figured out what the problem was, and I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, I ain't gonna say what I thought was going on in that situation. I'm gonna keep that to myself because I always thought that screw this internet. I ain't saying no names. I always thought that something was going on with them, and he was the jealous boyfriend or what is secret boyfriend. I always thought that, but I never even said it. I was like, because homie on me too hard about this dude. that I ain't paying no attention. I said he must like him or something, or he go with him or something, right? Because every time you look around, he would like be right up under him, and I was like, okay, all right, ain't got nothing to do with that, but all right. So anyway, the day I'll tell you why I believe that was true. Cause the day that homie, like they were saying he was like, the day they said that the assistant store manager was leaving. Oh my God, y'all! It was the best day because the crazy manager hung up under him all day, the whole shift. He was hanging right up under him. So then we didn't have to deal with him. So I was like, okay, we didn't have to deal with him that day just because of that. But yeah, that's exactly why I think something's going on there. That's not for me to judge. I'm just saying that was my thought. So yeah, that was one of the stories about Crazy Manager. Um, that dude was a freaking headache. I just glad I don't ever have to see him again in life. He's way in another state that I don't live in no more. So I was happy I didn't have to see him no more. Then his dad ended up the assistant store manager dad, like he was my grocery no, yeah, he was my grocery manager. And right after I came to that store that's closer to my house, like not long after that he came over there and I was like, what you doing over here? And he was working in produce. I was like, what happened? He was like, I stepped down. And they be lying about that stepping down stuff because they be getting in trouble about certain stuff and they'll get demoted and they'll be lying saying that they stepped down, but not they really been and got demoted because how the world you gonna go from being salary to hourly? Like they be lying. Like you ain't freaking stepped down to you done did something basically. But anyway, he ended up over there and he ended up leaving, going to another store anyway. But yeah. And I had, like I said, I had told the son like a little bit before he left that I had worked with his dad. So he was like, really? I was like, yeah. And he had really pretty blue eyes and everything. I wasn't attracted to him, but obviously the other guy was. But anyway, yeah, that was crazy. Um, it's just different stuff that happened there. RGM wanted to hear that story. Um, but he wants me to talk about public stories. I don't know if I have another one. I have to think to see if I do have another one. But yeah, y'all working for a grocery store is not for the weak. You get all kinds of crazy people that come in there asking us stupid questions. Um, they I know we used to have free coffee. They used to come in and take advantage of that. These freaking coffee cups all over the freaking building. That was a headache. Eventually, they got rid of it, and I didn't worry about it because I was like, well, at least I ain't got to worry about that no more. Oh, my God. And then eventually, they put it upstairs where we could have the coffee. But I had started making my own coffee at home anyway, so I didn't worry about it after a while. So yeah, and that reminds me, I do got to get back into my coffee. But yeah, working at a grocery store is not for the weak. It's not because people will literally make you want to cuss them out because they ask stupid questions. Um, like this one, like a lot of people will ask me for stuff that was seasonal, and I'll be like, well, we don't carry it at this time of year. I said it's a seasonal item. Like people will ask us for fruit cake in the middle of the summer. I'd be like, that's a holiday item. We don't get that till around Thanksgiving or Christmas. And I just feel like we don't keep that in stock. Like once it's out of here, it's gone. So yeah. And then yeah, I used to have to mark down all the stuff after the holidays. Easter. I know one year, like I used to have to stock candy, and one year, no lie, y'all, a lot of people waited till Halloween to get their candy, right? So I was smart. So I was putting out all the candy that we had. Like we would get pallets of candy. I had back stock. I had sale items and all that. I know that one particular Halloween, maybe I want to say 2018, 2019. Was it 2019? Either 2018 or 2019, somewhere in there, because I know that's around the time I was working at candy. How about people have started coming in there, just grabbing the candy off the shelves? Like they were just grabbing whatever. So I was smart. Any back stock I had, I started going putting it on the display where Halloween candy was, and I was getting the girl that do the why can't I say it, the prices. I was getting her to put the tags on them so we can sell them. Man, the people were just snatching that candy up left and right. I got rid of so much bad stock that day. Matter of fact, I think I got rid of all of it because people was just buying what we had left. And I was like, well, good. So the next day, I didn't really have too much candy left because we had sold it all. So people came in, there's no more Halloween candy left. I'm like, nope. And when number decorations and stuff left. Even if that was left, but the candy was gone. So it wasn't nothing to mark down that year. Like sometimes it does better than sometimes the holidays are better than others. Because I know sometimes like after Christmas, we always have some left for Christmas. Because look, some people don't really care about the candy. They buy gifts and stuff. But like Easter, Valentine's Day, Halloween, what else? Christmas. Those are the main times we got candy, right? So that was always something to mark down. And I used to be pissed because, like, I know y'all been to a grocery store where people have like a buggy full of stuff, just sitting in the aisle or whatever. So I had kind of like what was happening to me was like we would get there before the store opened, and I automatically knew, okay, I got it. They've been put all the stuff in the cart like over like on night shift, and then when I would come in, I would have to go straight to the candy and go mark it down. That was my task for the morning. Like mark down the candy, mark down the decorations. It was always half price. So whatever the price was, like say if it was $7.99, the price was gonna be two for $7.99, whatever it was. Or if it was something that was like 50 cents, like you just you'll put which nothing in that store was ever 50 cents. But anyway, whatever the price was, it was always half, right? So I can see why my computer is doing that. That's freaking weird. But yeah. So the issue I had with that was when I would mark down the candy on the sales floor, like on the floor, like the customers literally walking around me. When I would do that, stupid people would come to me, pick stuff up out the cart, and then um, they would pick up stuff out the cart, and then hold on, they would pick it up out the cart, and then ask me how much it cost. I was like, I will have to scan it and look for it. And I'm just like, I haven't marked it down yet, so nothing. So yeah. Um, it's just that people, when they started doing that crap, I had found me a little spot that before the store even opened, I was like, oh crap, store been open. I take all the product, push it in one little area that was off the sales floor, and I will mark it down there. Simply because that way I can mark it down in peace. I didn't have to worry about nobody stopping me asking me nothing. I just, did it that way so I can, not worry about them asking me on dumb questions. So yeah, like whatever out there, y'all buy it. So yeah. But anyway, There was something else I had to do. There was plenty of things I had to do before. Um, I think one of the most impressive things I ever seen at this store was it was one guy that liked me, right? And you know how dudes trying to flex? Which at this point I knew what he was doing because he was doing it regularly. So I don't know if if you ever worked in a grocery store, you have like flimsy pallets, then you have the really thick blue pallets, like the wood pallets, right? So, homie, he did work out. He was like thin, but he worked out, right? So he kind of looked like not looked like, but his body was kind of like his body was kind of like, you ever seen the guys that go to the beach and they had like the washboard abs and like a surfer type body. And I'm telling y'all, the only reason I know, let me clear this up. The only reason I knew I knew that was simply because like we follow each other on Facebook, right? Or back then we did. He's married now, but we followed each other back on Facebook back then. And he literally put a picture up where, because he used to do videos where he would work out, right? He literally put up a picture of him with no shirt. And I liked the video. I liked the picture, and he immediately took it down. And I laughed at it. And at that time, I was screenshotting it. But he took it down because he said, because he had a girlfriend or whatever, and I'm pretty sure she ain't like that. So I was like, okay. So that's the only reason I know what his body looked like, right? So anyway, with him, what he did was, like I said, we had like a forklift type, a walking forklift thing. I used to call it Big Bird because it was big and yellow. And we used to take it and put the pallets like on the top rafters or whatever, right? So he trying to be Mr. Superman. Put That'll probably be his name too. He put his he literally grabbed the pallet from up there, as heavy as he is. He grabbed it from up on the rafters, which was like I want to say about 12 feet high, or however tall it was. And he literally, I sit there and stared at him do it. He literally pulled it off the top rafters by himself with no help. And I was like, why is he doing that? I just stared at him and I just watched him do it. And I was like, why is he doing that? Like, anyway, I was a little impressed because I'm like, those freaking things are heavy, I guess, for me on their own, but you pulling them from out the sky? Like, oh my God, okay, all right. Anyway, that was back then. Um, but yeah, he should be in his 30s now because I know at that time I told him I was 9 years younger. I mean older than him. So he should be what 31 ish. I forgot his birthday though. I know his birthday. I forgot his birthday. I don't remember it because I ain't been on Facebook in forever. But yeah, he was another one that tried to impress me and isolate me from all the other guys. But I couldn't get down with that because he had a girlfriend. So I ain't doing that. Not doing that. Oh, why is my computer freaking keep going into sleep mode? Let's see what the hell wrong with it. Anyway, um, it's just it was a lot back then. Oh, and I didn't tell you about the married guy. It was another guy. He was married. And I mentioned him before. We ended up finding out he was married to another lady that used to work at our store. And cause somebody told me, they was like, you remember such and such? I was like, yeah. They was like, that's his wife. I was like, oh, it's not really? I said, I didn't know that. But anyway, he would say something to me every blue moon talking about, when you gonna give me some of that? I was like, nope, you're married, sir. I could have got him on sexual harassment, but we was just cool, so I didn't take him seriously though, because you know how you people will say it as a joke, and I'm like, nah, nah, I ain't doing that. So yeah, he kept asking me, and I was like, no, you're married. That was my answer every time. No, you're married. Absolutely not. So that's how I got over that. Right. Okay. Since you say something about that song, I actually found out about that song at Publix, RGA. I actually became a fan of them because of Publix, no lie. They used to play that song all the time. So yeah. Hall and Oates, good old Hall and Oates. They actually got a lot of songs that I like. But anywho, uh, he was another one. It was another guy that liked me in the era of the wine vendor. What's up, Josh? Good morning. Yeah, Hall and Oates. They have some great. They don't make music like that no more. They want to make me pull that out on my playlist today. Cause I ain't sit back and just listen to music in a minute. I need to do that today while I'm cleaning. Because I've gotten to the habit of listening to live and stuff when I'm cleaning. So today I'll probably listen to music. We'll see. Anywho's, um, it was another guy. Okay. So like I was saying, he was in the era of the wine mentor, right? Because I remember, he liked me, but I turned him down because I didn't like him that way. I liked the wine vendor. Okay, Josh. Okay. I hate they end up breaking up, but yeah. But anyway, um, yeah, I had to kind of turn him down because I didn't like him like that. I just saw him as a coworker, and what did he take? He said to me one time he had got me in the back room, and he told me straight up, nobody. What's up, free? What's up, free? He literally told me he was like, "I like you." I said, "No, you don't." I said, "No, you don't. No, you don't." I told him straight up, "No, you don't," because I liked the wine vendor at that time. I did. And wine vendor kind of got jealous one time because he saw me walking with the guy. But I'm like, we just cool. Like, anyway. Yes, yes, same old food. Yeah, yeah, whatever. What? You sure didn't. No, I didn't. I told him. He said I like you. I said no, you don't. But he did like me for real because like we kind of kept like after he left or got fired anyway about the crazy cashier we had. He no, not yet. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. All right, what's your name? Free. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. But yeah, I had to kind of turn him down. We kind of kept in touch after that. But then after he figured he couldn't get me, he kind of stopped trying. I was like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. So you free? No, I went and looked, and it's on Disney Plus, and I added it to my list to watch. So I'm gonna check that out. But the reason that I did not, okay, I'm just gonna pass by this. The reason that I did not watch it was because I know y'all was over there talking about Sinners yesterday on BBL, right? And I started watching it, had some technical difficulties, did not finish watching that, and I kind of got frustrated, started doing other stuff, and then I went to sleep. So I'll check it out. His Uh, why am I getting a weird sense of deja vu? Why am I getting a weird sense of deja vu? It's like I dreamed about this moment. I don't know why. His, um, whose name is on the screen? No, back then we had to wear like uniform. If you go to any Publix, you see they got on the freaking green shirts. So no, I did not have on leggings. I'm kind of glad that we couldn't wear that back then because I would have nothing. Shut up, hush, hush. Don't make me say that joke. I'm only not saying it because I know how that can be perceived against me. So I'm not saying that joke on purpose, RG. Yeah, they still have uniforms. Yeah, see, like you have to get your own pants, but they give you the shirt. So I got so many public shirts, it don't make sense. You have to tell them I need another shirt. Cause see, hey, if they got their pretty green shirts, they had just started wearing those right before I left. Hmm. You have had a trip, man. Shut up, shut up, shut up, Josh. Hush, stop it. What's up, Bob? Mm. People have had crushes on me, and some of them said something, and some of them I know were just there at me. Yeah, yeah. They don't wear the black aprons no more. Oh, you asking me why they wear them? In case we spill some on ourselves, and it goes on the apron and not us. Hmm. That's why we had to wear those. Yeah. I use mine all the time. Had to. Hmm. Because you touch so many things especially when you stop. You touch a lot of stuff. Wait a minute, are you telling me they don't wear them no more? Yeah. Okay, I just gonna say, I remember the freaking aprons. I don't miss them either. Cause I used to have snacks and crap in my pocket. Yes, I snacked on the job. I sure did. They used to get on my nerves. Like, oh shit. Mm. Anyway, it wasn't full of snacks. I had tools and stuff in my apron too. So I assumed it was the key delicious. Shut up. That was no. That's for the produce. They have to wear like the industrial type ones. That's for produce. They wear like the ones that had like the film on it. They didn't wear the ones like we wore, or did they? I don't know, but we all had to wear those. That was part of the uniform, so yeah. Hmm. And stop talking to me about watermelon. You know I don't like it. You know I don't like it. I like pineapple though. Whatever. Oh, here you go. Here you go coming in here calling me a name. Whatever, fine. Ooh, I almost said that out loud. Nope, don't you say that. Hush, 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 hush. Hush, hush, hush your mouth. Matter of fact, hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. Um, we know you love watermelon, and I guarantee you cut it and you eat it with your hands. I know you do. If you no, you didn't. You better leave pineapple alone. Yeah, I love pineapple. No, pineapple is it. I love pineapple. I love it. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, I love pineapples. I'm not even gonna make that joke. I'm not making that joke. I am not making that joke. Oh god, okay. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me Oh Jesus. Okay, okay. What's up? What's up, Jay? I'm not telling y'all what I'm laughing. What's up, Jay? Good morning. Pineapples are delicious. Your favorite fruit? Okay. RGM says, okay, babe. These new pubs, they building are nice. Yeah, yeah. After all the years I worked there, yeah, they gaining money. Yeah, I'll visit again one day. Don't worry. I'm a pig out when I do too. Uh, Jessica, make sure it's not upside down pineapples. Extra nice, like fancy. Okay. Well, when I get a chance to come, yours might be a little bit more fancy because you're in Florida versus Alabama RGM. Because RGM, let me tell you something. I found this out when I worked there because Publix is like Florida is the born state of Publix, right? I found out when I worked there that in Florida they have something called a liquor store specialist. We was like, when they don't have that in Alabama, they have it in Florida. So it's literally somebody who could tell people about the liquors and wines at the store. RGM said the really nice ones have elevators and making it. Yes! Oh, wait. Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about, RGM. Simply because the last year I was there, I switched jobs. I still worked at the same store, but they pulled me for a week to work at another store, like way across town, right? And it had an elevator where you went up the elevator, and it was like a dining area that overlooked the store. So I know exactly what you're talking about. I got a little mini video of that. If I can find it, I'm gonna send it to you. And this was in 2020. Ain't no telling what that store look like now. I just said not all location data. I know, but I know in Florida specifically, somebody has that job title. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because I didn't never see anybody have that job title in Alabama. Because I think somebody did ask about it. They was like, "Oh, they only got those in Florida." I was like, "Oh, dang, okay. Got to move to Florida to have that." But all right. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you got me talking about Publix this morning. Oh my god. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I experienced one of them stores. Hmm. Most Publix don't have the dining room, but the ones that do are nice. Yes, I know. I know exactly what it's like because I went in there. I said, "What kind of Publix is this?" Because I was there for a week, like a week straight. I see. And you got the right person to ask about it because I worked there. Anything else you want to know? Anything else you want to know? See, you, RGM, I'm going to tell you what kind of customer you would have been. You would have been one of those customers that don't really talk to a lot of people. But if it's a particular worker that you see and you cool with, you'll stand there and talk to them. Because I've had customers like that they will see me regularly and they'll come and talk to me. They'll come and talk to me and just stand there and talk to me. I didn't work in the deli. I can't tell you that. I didn't work in the deli, sir. I only worked in the grocery department. I can tell you a lot about that. You looked online for what? Oh no, you ain't gonna find that unless somebody freaking tell. Unless somebody tell. Somebody need to tell somebody need to get Jordan on that from TikTok. He be finding all the recipes. Because if he find that Publix recipe, I ain't gonna have to come back to Alabama or Florida or wherever. Uh, I won't have to go there to get it. If I had the recipe, RGM. Nope, I didn't work in the deli, so I don't know. That's for people who actually work back there. I never worked back there. Yeah, yep. On TikTok, yeah. He's so funny. I love his TikToks. Like even before he blew up, I was watching him, and when he started blowing up, I was like, yeah, right, right. I was happy to see that. Here you go in here trolling. What's up, BB? I do watch Jordan the Stallion. I do. You didn't know that, RGM? Uh, what's up, Andrew? Good morning. Yeah, he's hilarious. And he been having all the celebrities and everything. Cause I think the first one of the first people I seen him with was Kevin Hart, and I was like, "What Kevin Hart doing in the video?" So yeah, I love Jordan. He's fun, and yeah, he throws a lot of glasses. But the thing about it is, like, he'll be like, he been and went to another country to find these dishes and recipes, and I just, I do. He been everywhere. Yeah, you watch him before then too? Because every time I would see him, I was like, yeah, let me add him because I love his videos. It's a few of them on TikTok that I watched before they start blowing up. It's one guy now I watch him, and he's starting to blow up because he had got a brand deal. I was like, yes, I like to see when they start to blow up. Just don't want them to get a big head, but yeah. Jordan was one of the ones I watched before all the celebrities started going over there. Mm-hmm. Yep. You know what? That's the idea. I ain't gonna even say it. Push. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, who did I tell? Oh, I didn't tell. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Anyway, anything else you need to know about Publix before I end this live? I've done my hour already. RGM. You got me darn talking about Publix this morning. That's probably a good thing because I had a lot on my mind and I was trying not to say anything. Okay. Are we going? Oh yeah, yeah. It's so. Uh, Jordan is off. He is awesome. Okay. All right. Okay. So hold on, Mouse, wake up. Yeah, Jordan is. Yeah, he. I watch his videos all the time. He still comes on my timeline. He be having everything. I haven't watched him on YouTube. I mainly see him on TikTok and Instagram. hmm Um, RGM, you don't have to. I might do something with that. I know you and somebody else told me that. You and somebody else told me that. I was like, okay. I ain't even gonna say that because the person gonna know I'm talking about them. Never mind. But yeah, it's a lot of people I watch that I really like. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that, especially since I got an extra couple of days off this coming week. It's something that I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. What I'm doing. Huh? Huh? Yep, I saw it. Mm-hmm. That remember he had the State Farm guy in it. He had what's his name? He had a lot of people in his videos. He had yeah, he had a lot of people in there. for me. The Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Hart was the first one. He was the first one. Mm-hmm. Cause I looked at that, I was like, I was like, hold on, what's going on here? That was a kind of a shock because I'm like, what Kevin Hart doing in his video? But yeah, then he did a commercial too. Cause remember he showed, I forgot what it was about, but he did a commercial too. Hmm. I learned how to make those pictures. Yes, look, he has so many videos. I just save them. I save the videos, so I'm about to go back to it because he he uh he does the recipes, and I just like, oh my god, like yeah, he's. Mm. Now you gotta make me go back to him. Already. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You got any more? You on Jordan now, so I'm gonna leave public alone. But yeah, did you ever? Did you ever see that 300? I don't remember that one. $300 chicken. I might have saw it and didn't know it. Cause sometimes I'll see his videos when I'm doing stuff. So I might have seen it. I just probably didn't remember it. Oh, you like him too? Well, not like that. Okay. Yeah, he's funny. Hmm. Someone said it looked like they cooked it over the year. It was so yeah. No, oh, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't want to say it. Okay, if y'all see somebody else do this, they got it from me. One of these days, I'm just gonna do a show where we go over different TikTok creators. I know some of y'all don't have TikTok, but I'm a I'm gonna do that because it's a lot of them that I follow. Um, I'm gonna do that. You see him on IG, yeah. I didn't know he was on IG till he started popping up, so I just follow him on IG too. So yeah, mhm. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I guess I can do TikTok and IG because it's channels I like on pages I like on IG too. So I probably can do one with TikTok and one with IG. Hmm. So if y'all see somebody else do that, they got it from me because I already said I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it soon too. Had no color on it. Oh, it's one guy. He be looking at nasty dishes and he just talk about it. That joke is hilarious. Um, kind of like when you used to do those shirtless. I did it twice and I realized that y'all as men didn't like it. So I have to be careful with y'all as a male audience and not do that. Because I know I got a female audience, but I have mainly a male audience. So I noticed that y'all did not like that. Y'all didn't like that, so I stopped doing it. You gotta listen to your audience. You do. You gotta listen to your audience. And that was like the first few months of me doing live RDM. But I know the women loved it, but y'all didn't like it. I was like, I can't keep doing that because they ain't gonna watch me. They gonna leave. I literally had guys say, "Well, I'll leave when you get done." Shit, that hurt. You said that. Yeah, of course I know y'all didn't like it. I was like, oh my god. I only did two, and I only had to do the second one because I promised the women that I would. All right, RGM. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, that hurts. Mm. But yeah, you have to listen to your audience, and y'all didn't like it, so I had to stop. Y'all getting a shooting pain and it hurt like oh Jesus, that hurts. Hold on, let me. Okay. Dang, that was the quickest. I'll be right back, and I'm. Okay, okay. Ooh, that shooting pain that came out of nowhere. Crap hurts. Anyway, yeah, I listened to y'all. Y'all didn't like that, so. Mm. Anyway, um, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I just pain sucks. But anyway, yeah, I just had a lot on my mind this morning. Have I ever seen Woo? Uh-uh. Only Fredo I know is from The Godfather. I know it was you, Fredo. That's the only Fredo I know. I do. The only one. That's the only one I know. I ain't watched The Godfather in a minute because I had watched it so much. I was like, I had to give it a break after a while. Because I'm like, it's so weird to me that that's a comfort movie, even though they be killing people. I don't know why that is, but yeah. But no, I never seen that before. Oh shoot, pop. Okay, all right, pop in the neck. What is that? Oh, what a restock. Anyway, so I just it's a lot on the brain this morning. I'm gonna try to push it out. Not worry about it. Can't worry about it. It's not for me to worry about. I've never seen him. No. Now it's the difference between funny and silly. I don't like silly because silly bothers me. I mean, I can be silly sometimes, but after a while, it's annoying. To be honest, funny yes, silly no. Because even though I laugh a lot, I'm a very serious person. I joke a lot, but I'm very serious. Um, so I'm trying to balance the both of them because, like I said, I can laugh and joke all day, but I'm very serious. I've always been that way. Even as a child, I was a serious child. Um, I didn't get in trouble. I was always a mature kid, and when you go through stuff in life, like it kind of moves you. Like when I work, like I'm about doing my work, but I laugh and joke if you lead me there. But some people used to always think that I was one of those people who didn't like to laugh and joke at work. I said, yeah. I said, if you take me there, yeah, I can laugh and joke with you all day. I'm gonna do my job though. But some people were like surprised. It was like, oh, you. I guess they thought I was stiff, and I'm like, no. Like I'll laugh and joke with you all day. You just gotta talk to me. I think they'd be intimidated by me. I guess because I be serious. Guess because I look at them how you look at my picture. I guess that's how I look at them, and they think, oh, she's super serious. Like she's not gonna engage with me. And I'm like, yeah, you just gotta talk to me. Like other than that, I'm quiet. I stay to myself. I observe. That's just how I am. I just observe. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. All right. So, oh my God, I went over my hour. Mm. All right, Arjun, you got any closing arguments before you end this line? I honestly didn't have nothing to talk about today. I was just in my thoughts a lot. He does more. Ah, shoot. He does more commentary. Okay, Archie. Okay. Okay, alright. Since you're the only one talking to me right now, are you still on hold, sir? Josh is on the forklift, so he can't talk. I didn't get in trouble either, but I wasn't serious and I still ain't right. Okay. Stupid. Yeah, that's just how I am. That's all. That's all. Anyway, I guess I get ready to close this off. Um, I know you're here. I say you're on the forklift, so you can't type. I said because Arjun was the only one typing to me. So I know Josh is here, but he can't type because he's on the forklift, sir. I know you heard me say that. I know you heard me. Um. Oh yeah, I forgot about that crap. Dang, I hate I forget. I forgot about that. Jesus, I forgot. Hold on, I need to check something. Come on, phone. I forgot about something. Let me see. Let me see if it's on my timeline. Okay. Um. Everybody wants to go live today. Okay, right. Y'all got any closing arguments before I leave here? I just did. Whatever. I just did to aggravate you. Why y'all be bothering me? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm just me. Yeah. Y'all like to y'all like to tease me. I know. I be laughing at y'all though. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. But anyway, all right. I'm finna get ready to go because I have run out of things to say. Um, I do have some cleaning to do. Don't laugh. What you laughing for? You always like to bother me. I don't even be doing nothing. Don't even say that out loud. Oh Jesus! I almost said something. No, don't you say? I bother people that I don't even talk to. Like people are bothered by me. Let me clean that up. I don't bother people. People are bothered by me, and I don't even talk to them. Oh, the intimidation is wild out here. And I'm not trying to intimidate nobody. It's just people be threatened by you just because of who you are. You don't do nothing to them, you just yourself. It's sad, but it's true. Like I ain't even doing nothing to you. Alright, let me hush you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Alright. And I find it so funny that people nothing. Because I'm gonna go on the little rant and I ain't trying to do that. Alright, I might as well push it to one hour and a half. I give y'all a few more minutes. I just like to end my time evenly and I don't win over. But yeah, I hate you running in the middle of my lives. It's very annoying. What's up, Duck? Good morning. I got a few minutes and I'm gonna get that. Just got a lot on the brain that I can't talk about. And so I was supposed to end this at an hour, but I was talking about other stuff. Just to not talk about that. And yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, I hate when stuff pop up on my screen and I'll be like, what the crap is this? It be distracting me. Alright, y'all got any closing arguments? Because I'm about done. I'm done talking about Publix. I'm done talking about Jordan. Like, I really didn't have no topics today. I did not. Oh yeah, y'all make sure y'all come back for the Freaky Live later. It's already set. It's been set for like a whole week. I just changed the name of it like this morning. Ooh, not mine. I ain't even gonna highlight that. Mm-mm. Mine is straight. I don't drink, smoke or nothing. I don't do nothing. I don't drink, smoke or do anything that's gonna alter my senses or consciousness is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Mm-mm. Y'all, I don't judge y'all for it. That's just not how I am. Now, the one thing I don't like though, it ain't funny, Josh. One thing that I don't like is when you don't smoke. Like I had a guy that I kissed, and he smoked, and the smoke was on me or in me, and I felt a little sick that next day because of it because I don't smoke, and I was just like, okay, I'm not even gonna say that because a lot of y'all smoke. Mm-mm. All of y'all smoke. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna say that. Oh Jesus, all y'all smoke. Every single one of y'all. Maybe except for one. Jesus. It ain't funny, but I just realized that all y'all smoke. And okay, hush, hush. No, I think he back then I think it was cigarettes. I think it was cigarettes, but he did smoke weed too. Yeah, I knew that much about him. Mm. Why did I didn't realize it? Oh, y'all smoke. Supper one. Jesus. I ain't gonna touch that. I'm hush. I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, true. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know what weed smelled like until somebody came in Publix. Cause I told you I'm a good girl. I didn't know what weed smelled like until I heard a girl like I smelled it, but I didn't know what it was. And the girl said they ought to be ashamed to come in here smelling like that. And I asked her, I said, "What's that smell?" She was like, "Weed." I said, "Oh crap, that's what it smelled like." I said, "Okay," because at that point I never knew what it smelled like until they came in Publix all high. And welcome back, Arjun. And I was like, I had no idea how that smelled, but that day I found out. All right then. That's crazy. Hey, hold on. Wait. Hey, check your messages, please. You know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to. Check your messages. They do have a distinct smell to them. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Oh, RG say he don't smoke. Okay, I was correct. I was correct. All right. I didn't remember that part at least. Okay, you already gave me my answer. I know, right? Oh, right. I know. I know. I know. that's, that's funny. Mm-hmm. Only thing I smoke. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. All right. All right. You don't start this morning, Duck. Duck don't smoke either. Okay. He used to, but he don't anymore. All right. All right. I do not smoke. I do not drink. I'm letting y'all know right now. Not Rufus. Really once. Me not once at all. Not at all. That's the closest I got to smoking is kissing somebody who smoked. Not the foot on the neck. Oh my god. Really, Josh? That's an angle, I tell you. That's an angle. Oh, okay, hush. Let me hush. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, Josh. I mean, Duck, I heard you say it before you said. Oh, really, RG? And that was recent then. Okay. I'm You didn't like it? Did you not like it? I don't think I would like it. I'm really not interested in smoking anyway, but I've said if I ever did smoke, I would want to smoke like those the women back in the old Hollywood days where they had like the little tip that never touched their lips so their lips wouldn't turn black. Yeah. If I ever did, I would be that kind of smoker, that fancy type of smoker. On this. Shoot, shoot, I can't. I gotta make time for these games. I ain't gonna start talking about that, but I gotta make time for it. I'm kind of hot right now. Why am I hot? Jesus. Smoke me, feel who? Who is that directed to? Josh. You gotta put a name on that, sir. Alright, GM, I gotta get into these games because GTA 6 gonna be out before we know it, sir. What to say? I had to stop kissing, talk. What? Oh, oh, okay. All right. Duck. See, you on one this morning. You talking to me? Okay. Duck, you on one this morning. I ain't talking about that. Oh, Jesus, Duck. Oh, my God. I know y'all see what he just typed in the chat. Duck, come on now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Duck. You just had to say that, didn't you? Good thing Free ain't in here. But then he be like, I be here, I just don't be typing. So me handling my business don't act bougie. Said, no, I'm not just saying. I'm just saying. You said I need to smoke with y'all, but I don't smoke, sir. The closest, like I said, the closest thing I got to smoking is kissing somebody who smoked. I never had the desire for it. It's called a filter tip, but they come in glass and paper. Interesting. Oh, you talking about the little tip? Okay, gotcha. I don't know how I would feel putting glass to my lips. I don't know. That's a whole nother story. Mm. Don't you say that out loud. Okay, let me hush. See, y'all got me going over my time. Y'all talking to me, so I'm just yakking them now. That's funny though. Oh my god. So y'all talking about smoking now, and I don't smoke. I don't drink. I still got wine that I need to get rid of soon. I might. Mm, nothing. Nothing. I try not to say too much on here. Like people know of me, but they don't really know me. Some of y'all know me a little bit more than others. But what you say? Wait a minute, hold on. No, I didn't say nothing. That was Duck that said. Can't even talk right. That was Duck that said that. I didn't say nothing about nothing. So hush. You don't see the glass too. Okay. Okay. You roll it with the black. Okay. Okay. So you kind of roll it up in there. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. See, y'all, this is foreign language to me because I don't know how to do none of that. I'm green, as y'all would say. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. I know nothing about smoking, and I get it. Y'all susceptible to be around people who do the same thing as y'all, but I'm not one of those people. Anyway, yeah. Let me see. What is this website that keep popping up? I keep seeing it. But yeah, no smoke, no drink. I told y'all I'm a good girl. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all do not believe me when I tell y'all that. But it's true. No, stop. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I know nothing about smoking, nothing about drinking. I'm just regular, I guess. Or square. Yeah, I would say square. Let me just screenshot this and leave it be. Um, okay. Because that's getting on my nerves. Okay, skip. Okay. Ew. Um, okay. RGN says, if you were asking me if I liked it, I would say it was okay, but I don't want to be a smoker of any kind, so it was a one and done for me. Okay. Yeah, shoot. I, I don't judge people that do it. It's just not something that I wanted to try. Um, which is why people always ask me or say they want to see me drunk or high. And I'm just like, and I ain't gonna lie, before y'all even said that, it was people in high school, like was it my senior year or was it my junior year? I think it was my junior year. It was people, wait a minute, no, I think it was my senior year, yeah. They literally told me that they wanted to see me drunk, and I was like, I just kind of looked at them like, why would you want to see me that way? So before y'all even said it, they told me that in high school. I guess because I was so quiet, and people often think that when people are quiet, they got some kind of wild side to them. And I just be like, y'all funny because y'all want to see me all out of sorts and just going buck wild because I'm quiet. Hmm. And y'all still that way today. Becky Ray just wants for Leo or just like I saw Leo at the Oscars last night. That's my boy right there. And Michael B. Jordan got the Oscar. I'm glad he got it. Congratulations to him. I looked at his acceptance speech, and you could tell he wanted to cry, but he kept stopping himself. I was like, I know he got like backstage or whatever. He probably broke down or held it in something. Got that Oscar. I'm glad he got it. Mhm. Mhm. But yeah, I seen my boy Justin. I'm not Justin. Leo at the Oscars. I saw him. Okay, but you ever heard of people mocking tampons and liquor? Yes, yes. I've heard of that. I think that's absolutely crazy. They say you can OD over that too. Yeah, yeah. Apparently. Yep. They say you get drunk faster. But you can put yourself in the hospital too doing that. Because you putting it in your organs. Like you trying to die. Yeah. Yeah. hmm It's actually a show that I watched that a girl on the show did that because she was trying to act like she wasn't, drinking. But she literally did that on the show, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I knew about it before then, but I've heard of that. I just think that's crazy though. It's crazy to do that. People do all kinds of crazy stuff to get high. I'm like, look, the feeling can't be that great. But hey, I'm not here to judge. I don't know. I have not been put in that position. So I guess they doing whatever they gotta do. hmm They're doing what they gotta do. hmm Yeah, I know what you meant. I just read it the way you wrote it, and then I realized what you was talking about. So yeah, you good. You good, RD. You're good, sir. I was gonna bring up something, but I won't. I won't because the person don't know I'm talking about them. So I ain't saying it. Yes, I know why. I know why. Actually, you don't have to tell me. I know why. Mhm. Yeah. Keep that under wraps. I know. Mhm. Well, y'all got any closing arguments? I'm finna get ready to shut this down. Yeah, make sure y'all come back for. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Shoot. Okay, sorry. Y'all come back for the freaky live later. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. I ain't making no promises on it, but we'll see how it goes. Um. Well, yeah. I'm done. I'm done. So therefore, you guys have a wonderful day. Yeah, take care of your health, your mental health. Be good people. Remember to pray. And if you're driving, drive safe. I will see you guys on the next slide. Bye.